Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Anderson wants to throw. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Under fire. Got a wide-open receiver. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Cowboys are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires on the move. Got him, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Wyoming. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. You take advantage of tendencies when you set that opening script, and man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chopped up yardage moving down the field to score that opening series.
The Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Now on 1st down from the 30. They'll give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Catch in the middle, it's Sargent. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Anderson will throw. Pressure coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. Breaks into the open. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sargent. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Cowboys are threatening in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. The give on the option. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. To the air, it's Warner. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. All wideouts, no backs. To the air on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rivers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Freeman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. Turning it on. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Fresno State right back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It would have been tough sledding here in the 1st half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. We're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the 2nd half.
And he'll bring it back. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Anderson wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give to the back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown Bulldogs.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing him.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Anderson will throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Richardson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. Field goal is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Warner. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Makes the grab. It's Freeman. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Finds some fresh air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's caught. It's Durham. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
By the receiver. He's brought in at the 33.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
20. Fresno State. 17.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sargent. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Anderson wants to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. It's Sargent. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Right back to the well. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Fresno State right back to the line.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. To the air, it's Warner. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. We're seeing it here.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds a tight end. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Open space at the 25. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the back in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Durham.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Anderson will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. He's been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Off play action on first down. Got it. Big guy tries to barrel in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Calls his own number. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. We need to go for it on fourth down. This offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by the quarterback. He had to be pinpoint accurate on that touchdown pass, giving his offense the lead here with just seconds to go in the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases.